everybody, so today I am going to be doing my top 10 Spirit Halloween props of 2021 before I see all of them myself in person. So we're going to start off with honorable mention number 2, Harriet Hustle. Alright, so, I wanted to put her higher. I did. I really wanted to. But I couldn't. Why? Because there's so much cooler things. If she existed last year and she was in last year's theme instead of Johnny Punk, she would have been at, number 4. I mean, that year wasn't great, but still. Basically, I like her a lot. There's just so many better props. Now, next up is honorable mention number 1, the one I enjoy more, and that is the Night Stalker. I think this is one. Okay, so like I said, it's this one I first didn't like. If you saw my video about him, I said a lot of negative things. But after seeing him in the videos, he's been growing on me because of that scream at the end. And I've gotten used to his maniacal laugh. So, overall, I want to say he's amazing. But I do like him, and if he existed last year, he would have been in the top 5. So that is why I like Night Stalker. Next up is the Experiment 4 prop. So add here it is. Yeah, $99. It's a pretty good price. Okay, so this is basically, so the reason why I put him at number 10 is because, because I do like this prop a lot, okay? I do like this prop a lot. Now, I don't think he's the best thing to ever exist. I still think he's a good for what he is. I like that the hand just shoots out, like it just shoots out. And I like the noises it makes. And inside, if you're really aim your crawl down there, and you can kind of look that it's red behind there, and it's supposed to look like a demon. It's the one pulling the hand out. Overall, I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's good for what he is. Okay, I think he is good for what he is. So, yeah. But anyways, our next prop up is Shorty. Yep. Shorty. Now, okay. Look. Okay, here, I'll talk about it in a second. Here, I'm gonna restart it. Something messed up in there. So, okay, look, about Shorty, he's big, and I mean big. Like, he is bigger. I mean, he's not super tall, but I'm saying that he's, like, bigger than what I thought he was going to be. That's what I was trying to say. I overall really like him because, well, he just sounds creepy and stuff. I like the way he is. So, yeah. That is the Shorty animatronic at number 9. So the next prop is Wacky Mole. Now, look. I can't do that. Spirit themselves. Oh my goodness. 2021. So yeah, there's a difference. I noticed this year's is a lot bigger, like a little bigger. And they have done some things. Here we go. Another at least I can skip
I just love hitting you bozos with my hammer. You better watch out, or I'm gonna whop you over the head too. Oh, please, come a little closer. Yeah. Bad Halloween costumes make me crazy. They make me wanna pummel things with my hammer. Yes. I think I'm going crazy again.
Okay, so the reason I like Whack-A-Mole is, like, I just think he sounds creepy. He fits his look, like, you know, he's bad Halloween costumes make him crazy. Okay, and yeah. So overall, there's not much to say here. There's only one thing I wish he did, and that's, like, I wish he, like, whacked his hammer. Maybe they could have turned it into, like, a jump scare prop to where he whacks whenever he says his phrase. Like, that's, like, for example, when he goes crazy and stuff, he, like, whacks the hammer then. So, yeah, overall, that's all I really have to say about Whack-A-Mole. Our next prop is the Pennywise sewer grate. Now, look, I've always liked the Pennywise props. None of them have been necessarily bad, but none of them have been great either, so.
Look at that hairdo. What in the heck kind of Laverne and Shirley hairdo?
Okay, so the reason I like Pennywise is, cause like I said, I just like Pennywise props in general. Like, so yeah, I like the jump scare, but I think the other one was better. But, like, I don't know. There's not much to really say about him, since he's kind of an old prop, but we gotta move on to our next prop, which is Henry Hustle. Now, look, we're gonna play this video and I'll talk about it in a second.
Right up and pick a card. It seems you've picked the card of death. Time for a trick. Remember this card. It'll be the last thing you'll ever see.
Okay, so the reason I like Henry Hustle is because I think he jump scares really fast. At the flagship store, please ignore him, people talking in the background. I can't get them to shut up. But anyways, the reason I think his jump scare is fast. At the flagship store, he was a little broken. But, I mean, it wasn't that broken, so, yeah. Here, I'm gonna go here. I believe our next prop is, caretaker. So, yeah, the caretaker, I made a video on almost all of these, but, please, like I said, please ignore everybody talking. Anyways, here's the caretaker.
And squish. Thank you. Good job.
Squish the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
They play his ads.
There you are. I've been looking for you all night. I've come for you in regards to a serious matter. A very grave matter. Take a good look at my face. It will be the last thing you ever see. Right before I seal your coffin for your eternal slumber. Sweet
Alright, so the reason I like caretaker is because, like, I have like a graveyard theme. So so he's like a cool graveyard prop. Something they haven't had since 2016, I believe. I'm not sure I'm gonna get him because there's 3 others I might get because they're all so awesome. But overall, that is why I like the caretaker. Next up, Mr. Howell. Now, a lot of you are wondering, dang, he dropped. Yeah, he did. He did drop a little, but I still like him. I just don't know if I want to get him because he's so expensive. Like, I'm not saying the other props aren't expensive, but yeah, I'm gonna play the video and then we can talk about him. Okay, so Mr. Howell is a good prop. Please ignore background noises. But Mr. Howell is a good prop, and the reason why I like him is because they haven't had many werewolves. Like, most recent one was 2017, but that was a returnee, so didn't really count. So the last new one was 2016, I believe. I'm blanking. So I think I'm right. So we're gonna move on to our next prop, which is Grim. Please ignore the background.
You look like death warmed over, my friend. This is good. Soon there will be enough of us. And we will terrorize the living until we own this night. Are you with me? Tonight is ours!
So he's saying his classes. He just said, I love that phrase. It's like, night is ours. Okay, I didn't really try on that. I know it was awful. But, the reason I like this guy is not because he looks great, but because of how advanced he is. There's 2 things here about him. Or it's kind of 2 things about him that might be true, might not be true. One of them is his animatronics. That's what I was trying to say. Could either be the bones or inside the bones. I think they're in the bones, because if they were the bones, that would kind of be dumb. But yeah, I like the way his eyes pop out of his head. And for how advanced he is, you would think he want to do so much motion. I can't even name the motion he has. It's insane. But like, yeah. Please ignore the background. We're having dinner. But I'm gonna try to finish this up faster so we can have dinner. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to my next prop now, which is Mr. Dark. Who is? Here we go. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Dark, I can't help but lose my breath every time I see him. Literally, he is insane. He towers over the thing. Like, my goodness, he is huge. He is pretty big, like I just said. I like the way they brought back his nostalgic noises, which are very cool. So I like Mr. Dark. I've already said a ton of stuff about him. Like, I wasn't expecting him to jump. The only reason he's not at number 1 is because number 1 is better, and he could fall on people's heads. I was expecting him to rise because I didn't think I was gonna like him much if he jumped, but I was actually now kind of happy he jumped. Yeah. So, there's not really much to say now, because I've said everything pretty much. So we're just gonna head to our, last prop, which is Baphomet. Where is he? Where is he? Oh my goodness. Did nobody? Oh, well, that's a short. You can only make that. Goodness, this is the ask for 50,000 times.
Your time has come, little one. Don't stare in disbelief. It must happen for all of you sooner or later. Let's get this over with, shall we?
Okay, so I love his drumming. I like the drumming in the background with it. He was so awesome. Do you look at that? Tell me that doesn't look amazing. Like, I never would have expected a prop to actually be this insane. Except, like, Mr. Dark is maybe the only one who's insane like this. Grim is cool because the animatronics are probably in the bones, but, like, but Mr. Dark with Baphomet, like, not any one of those. So, yeah. I love the sickle that he has. I mean, that's not even the main detail. It looks amazing. He definitely looks a lot better in these videos than he did in those images that we got a couple weeks ago. So yeah, there's not really much else to say about this prop. So I think I'm going to cut the video there. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and goodbye.